a nostalgia for fall. What are we talking about? Like, I get nervous every time I do these. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I've missed you so much. Welcome to today's mood reading vlog. I'm really excited for today's video. I'm really happy that we're doing this. I feel like we've done so many challenges on my channel recently that I really just want to read. Like, I want to read anything, pick anything up, just read what I'm feeling. And I already started a couple books. I have a lot of books on my TBR, a lot of books that I've been buying to the point where I might just need to go on a little bit of book buying ban in the future. But with all the new additions we have to my shelves and all the different books on my radar, I really just wanted to read whatever I felt like this week and take you guys along with me. The first book that I'm currently reading is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. As you can see, she's a thick one. She's almost 700 pages and I've read about 28. So I don't know really like how I feel about this. I'm really intimidated. There's a lot of pages. There's a lot going into this. There's a lot of lore with this series. I know a lot of people love this series. The second book that came out is like super well loved in the community of people that read this book. So knowing that, I was really excited to get into it, and I know that there's like something I'm working towards, but I'm scared that one, my expectations are a little too high for this because this is really long, and if I hate it at the end of it, I'm gonna be really like, I'm just gonna be like, that would suck. And also that I won't finish it because of how long it is, and I'm just like worried. So I just want to like take my time and go at it from whatever pace that I want to set. But also I do have some like other books. Like I just bought Summer Fridays, which is a summer romancy kind of book. I also want to pick up my Kindle. I haven't been on my Kindle in a really long time, and I would love to pick up a romance book right about now, especially because my head is kind of hurting trying to focus with all the fantasy terms and nothing like really started yet. And we're just now getting to the plot, and I know a lot of people love this book, but world building in a fantasy book is always kind of a up in the air kind of thing. You kind of just have to wait it out until the book obviously picks up. But right now I feel like I'm just waiting and I'm nervous. Like, I'm scared that I'm not gonna like it. This is gonna put me into a slump. It's really long. I'm hesitant to read it, and it's kind of just making me like put off the book. So I would love to jump into some kind of Kindle Unlimited romance whenever I'm not feeling this book. So that being said, if I could give you a little rundown on the plot, it's supposed to have the big three: assassins, dragons, and romantasy-esque, I think. I know our main character, Reeve, she's an assassin, and she's supposed to get like, I guess, caught by the new king. Yeah, she's an assassin and she gets captured, and the person who captures her is the new king, and now they're on like some kind of quest. I don't really know what that entails, but I do know that I love the sound of a dragon book. I haven't read anything to do with dragons since I think Fourth Wing, and that was not like my favorite book on earth, but it was pretty good, and it did open me to that world, and I liked it. So I'm excited to get into this. I really like the premise. It seems super entertaining. I just get nervous because it's really long. I don't know what else I want to read this week. I kind of just want to vibe. Today is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And I think I'm gonna go to a 4th of July party a little bit later on, so I don't know how much time we'll have to read. I do want to like break the first 150 pages, 100 pages in the next day or two. Like by tomorrow, I want to have broken that so I can actually like start to get into the plot. And I feel like after I cross that page count, we'll feel more in the story. Right now, nothing's happened. Like, I know she's gonna get captured. I just don't know when, where, or who. And right now she's on a mission, and we're on chapter 3. But I like the writing. I like the calligraphy and everything. Like, this is so cute. And the second book is even prettier. So I'm excited to buy that. This is what we're reading. I don't think that this guy that she's on assignment with is important. Like, I don't. Hi guys, it is the next day and I want to give you guys a reading update on this book. As you've seen, we went to a little cafe today and I made some progress and I want to share what I've learned and how I'm feeling about it. So right now, obviously in the grand scheme of this book, this doesn't seem like a lot of progress. 700 pages, this calm 75 pages that I've read isn't that big of a milestone for anybody else. I think I just wanted really to hit 150 pages, at least 100 pages today, so I could really break the shell, get more used to it, kind of get past that world building feel in a fantasy book. But with this fantasy book, it kind of feels like we're getting world building, but it doesn't feel like we're just getting it like a bunch of explanations pushed on us. In the very beginning, there's like a prologue with the origin story of the gods that are the powers of this world. But other than that, a lot of the magic elements and all the stuff about this world and the way it works and all that stuff is like woven into it. And we've gotten a lot of like fast chapters. And we've been following Reeve, and is that how you say her name? Loki, I'm gonna use a little pronunciation guide. Rave. Oh, okay. So we've been following Rave. She is really empathetic and her whole cause is helping children, the unfortunate, and all that kind of stuff. But in exchange for that, she has to kill people just so she can make enough money to donate to these people. So right now, we're kind of getting introduced to first a person who has captured her, but the person is basically just her boss and other people in this world. We don't really know who we're talking to when we're getting these scenes with these like one-on-one characters, but we do know that they have some kind of element in whatever her life has become. I know she's gonna get captured. We still haven't gotten to that part. If anything, we've met a prince. She felt some kind of like chemistry with him and she wasn't really sure what it was about, and she didn't kill him, and she's kind of nervous about it because she felt like she already let her guard down. So I feel like that's gonna be who the love interest is. But if anything, I think it's gonna be that he comes out to be the person who captures her in whatever future, and then at some point it's gonna be like captor or something. They're gonna work side by side because there's also a rebellion going on, and obviously there's a rebellion, of course there is. I don't know, like I don't know what her role is and I don't know where the story is going, but I feel like it's so much bigger than just Rave. Rave is the perspective we're in right now, but it's clear that there's more perspectives to come. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a band of characters kind of thing and a bunch of people get different perspectives, or if it's gonna be like the love interest will also get a perspective. I'm excited to see that. But yeah, I like everything that's going on. I'm a little confused because we don't really know much of the characters. Like we're getting journal entries from a character we haven't met. We're getting obviously scenes with characters that she knows that we do not know, and she's not really explaining who these people are. Just a lot of people are all circulating, and it doesn't feel too overwhelming or like confusing or anything because of how fast paced the book has been going, and I've been really enjoying that. And I'm liking my time. I feel like after like not really putting much effort into starting it, today sitting down, taking my time, I was trying to do a 1 hour readathon. It did not go the best because the coffee shop did close halfway through it, but in the 30 minutes that I was reading, it was moving super fast and I was really enjoying my time with this book, and I didn't find my mind wandering or anything. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can pick up that vibe again and we can read another 25-ish pages just so I can get to that 100-page mark like I wanted to. But I also have a lot of editing to do and a lot of stuff. So I'm hoping and I'm praying, but I'm not too pressed about this goal. I'm really trying to take my time with this book. But I'm excited. I feel like this is gonna be a fantasy I'm gonna like I have a good feeling about it, and I've really missed fantasy, and I'm happy that I found a new one. So yeah, those are my reading updates. I don't really know what tonight's gonna look like other than editing. Love Island is coming out, which I completely forgot about. I might watch some of that, but first we have to edit and read, and hopefully I'll have an update for you guys later tonight. If anything, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You can see my burrito bowl in the back. Hi guys, it is the next day. We're gonna have a little bit of a rant because this update isn't really what I was expecting it to be. I thought I'd wake up this morning to have a lot more of a excited, packed update, something to tell you guys about this book, about where I've started, about where I'm going, something to tell you. But honestly, I just feel super frustrated with myself, with everything right now. I don't know if like I just don't feel good. I feel kind of like sluggish, not great. So maybe like that's what it is, but I don't want to pick this up. Like when I do make an effort to open it, which I did this morning, I think I read like 10 more pages or something. Now I'm on page 85. I do enjoy my time reading it, but I'm not like, oh, I want to pick this up thinking about it when it's not near me. Or if anything, like I'm thinking I should go read my book, but I'm not going to. I should go read my book, but I don't really feel like doing that. I was also going back and forth with myself because I was like, okay, maybe I would just decide a book on my Kindle to read, because obviously my interest isn't spiked enough. And I really do want to read this week, and I haven't been reading because I've been trying to get through this book, which isn't moving slowly. Trust me, it's generally my pacing that's the problem. So I've been trying to get through that, but then I looked on my Kindle Unlimited app and I was just trying to look, and like I couldn't find a thing to read on my Kindle, and I don't really want to start Summer Fridays because I want to devote my attention to that book. Like, I don't really want to just be reading it to read it. So I don't know, like, I'm looking for like a fun Kindle book to pick up, but I don't have a fun Kindle book to pick up, and I'm just looking through like a bunch of random books on Kindle Unlimited, and none of them are giving me what I want. And now I'm like upset because I just want to read, and I'm not doing that because I'm not like excited to read the book I'm currently reading. And it's not even a bad book, like, it's not. I just don't feel like picking it up. The thought of picking it up, I'm like, I just don't feel like it. Like, I'm gonna go edit my video instead. I'm gonna go watch something instead. I'm gonna go on TikTok, Love Island, blah blah blah, like everything but reading. And that is not the vibe I want to read. That is what I want to do. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to read. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how I feel. This week is like honestly a much more mood reading vlog. Like, I've never been so sad mood reading. Like, this is genuinely how I feel. What is my problem? I just want to read a book. So can we talk about how large this is? But yeah, like, I'm in a hoodie. It's like about to rain. I didn't do my hair, like nothing. I feel like tired. So I'm trying to think, do I just like vibe it out? Because on one hand, I don't want to force myself. I don't want to get into a slump. I just want to listen to myself. But on the other hand, it's not that I don't want to read. It just like feels kind of like a chore right now for some reason. This is so good. This is a strawberry lemonade from Wendy's, and I was hating, but it's in this sound. Anyways, goal is still to get to page 150. If I just push through, I will feel better. Those are just my honest feelings right now. I'm gonna go on TikTok and maybe try to find like something I can download. I did try to read Do Not Be in Love or something by Leanna Kincati. If you know Picking Daisies on Sundays, she wrote that book. I really love that book. I was reading, I think I got up to like chapter 4, and then I was like, I'm not feeling this. The plot is not really for me, and it just was giving me like slump vibes. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And then after that, I just closed my Kindle and I haven't picked it up since. I'm going to lay in my bed, read, or at least watch some videos to give me some excitement about reading, and get back to you guys. I'm sad about this update, but I'm happy we can be honest in this vlog. Just as I was getting bored, just as I was like, maybe I should close the book again, we got a new perspective. And that's what I'm talking about. I knew it. I didn't expect this. Like, they made me completely forget, but we finally got a new perspective. I don't know who this man is, but I'm excited. Oh! Yo, what's going on? I hate this. I hate this. Oh my gosh, stop it. I know I asked for this. Like, I wanted action. I wanted to be hooked. And we're now on page 120, and I am. But I didn't want this exactly. Like, maybe if I could amend what I asked for, that'd be great. Because this is actually kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a little bit too much grief. 100 pages into a 700-page book. I also, like, I really love how they have pictures in the books. Like when she's describing something like a letter or a knife, it has the picture of it. And it doesn't give like picture book corny. It gives like detailed and pristine. It just adds to the like the calligraphy and the detailing of this book. And I really like that. Always are your ways. Fall in love with. I'm going on, think I'll get stayed. I can't even focus. I thought I would come on and give you guys a mood reading vlog update today. I wasn't feeling it. I feel like this vlog is so realistic for the worst reasons, because I feel like this is genuinely how I've been feeling and how I've been moving through the week. And even though I wish it was a faster reading week, still reading the book we started in the beginning. Today was like, I don't know, I think I just don't really feel very well. It was very rainy. I was very tired. I did get ready. I did film a different video and I was ready to talk to you guys and all this kind of things, but it just really wasn't in the cards. I did try to read some, so I do have an update for you guys. We did make some really great headway into this book. I'm on page 316 compared to me, I think like on page like 84 or something yesterday. Like I don't think I'm gonna get anything into it, blah 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 blah. I'm very glad that I made so much progress. She has had a lot more interactions with this mysterious king. Still don't really know what their history is, because it's very clear that they have history. I don't know if it's like she's hiding a secret identity from us, or it's gonna be like a very, yeah, like she low-key might be. I feel like little comments that she's made and conversations that they have, it's like leading towards like admitting that they know each other in some way, even though she says that she's never met him before and he claims like he knows her and he's been acting very weird. He wants to take care of her, he wants to do so many things for her, and she doesn't really understand why, considering that they've just met and nobody else has ever done this kind of stuff for her. I don't know, like I have a theory about one character that is the person that is like the diary entries that we've been getting. Her character, we see what she has become, and I feel like that's who she is, like her real identity. I don't think Rave is her real name. I don't really know. She might be royalty of some sort or something, because she pretends to be a null, which is the normal human people in this world. She's truly powerful, and like the way that the magic system worked, it's basically like elementals and you wear beads to signify whatever god that you hear, and she hears two different gods. So she's pretty powerful in this world, but she pretends to not be, not only just to be an assassin, but I think to hide her personality or hide whoever she truly is. So I feel like that could be a big plot point. Obviously they know each other, obviously something is coming of this, obviously they are gonna be the romance, I think. But I've enjoyed getting to see their banter, their conversations. I do find her just a little bit corny, like a little bit cringe. Like I could do a lot without her threatening or being like, well, I'm gonna cut off your head 800 times. Like she says it so much to the point where it's like, okay, like no one believes you, and it's kind of getting repetitive. So like stuff like that kind of makes me feel like I don't love that. And sometimes her personality genuinely does make me close the book. I'm not gonna lie. I wish that she would like kind of stop and be a little bit more chill and a little less cringy. But I also feel like their banter is pretty witty, and I've liked the characters introduced, and I don't really understand what we're doing right now. She's at some kind of tribal thing that she just fell into, but like the mythical creature that led her here, that was pretty cool. And like I know a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense because there's a lot of elements of this world. There's like, I'm not gonna lie, 10 pages explaining the way to pronounce the words, the creatures, the magic system. So like there's a lot going on in this book, in this world, but I think when you get into it, it's pretty easy to pick up. I've liked it. I like where we're going. I feel like it's easy to move through when I'm like engaged and I'm getting through it, but sometimes I do find myself kind of just feeling like I'm bored and closing the book. Like, I don't really want to read something else in the middle of this. I do feel like this was such a daunting read, and I wish I didn't pick it up now because I just don't think I'm gonna get through it as fast as I want to. This is 700 pages, like a 700 page book, and I used to fly through stuff like this, but I don't think I can. Like, this is really long, and I don't feel like the biggest urge to pick it up enough to like finish it in a couple of days. I wanted to take my time with this book, but I do find myself getting like really impatient. But at least I think I've given you a really realistic recap or like look into what my reading life looks like. Sometimes I do read a lot more than I've read this week, but right now I feel like we're having like a really sluggish, maybe cozy week. It's been raining nonstop, and it's getting me in a really like summer-ween mood, which I was not aware of what summer-ween was, but like now that I understand the word and the term, I can identify the fact that like I also feel this. Like, it's just a nostalgia for fall, even though it's July, and like I want it to be fall, and I want to go apple picking, and I want it to like rain and for me to wear sweaters, all that kind of stuff. I'm like mourning it, and I want that stuff right now, and I don't know why, but the whole summer ween thing is so perfectly encapsulating how I feel right now. But yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling. I like don't have the highest expectations of this book. A lot of people, I say a lot of people, but I mean like 2 people have said they didn't love this book. A lot of people say that they loved the second book. I don't have too much high expectations for the first book in the series. I would love to get through a little bit faster. Also, if it was on Kindle Unlimited. Okay, let's see. Amazon. Okay, so it's not on Kindle Unlimited. Maybe like audiobook is free, so maybe we'll do that. I would love to move through this faster. I want to read Summer Fridays. I do think that's gonna be the next book we pick up. I cannot lie. I've been really like fantasizing about that book. I cannot wait to pick it up. My goal is to read another like 20-30 pages today, just to make some progress, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day filming, so hopefully something else interesting will happen. I feel really bad because I feel like this is so realistic to the point where it's like boring for you guys, so I hope you guys are having fun with me. If you're not, comment a challenge for me to do. Maybe I should just stick to my challenges. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to whatever editing stuff I've been doing. I might just go to sleep or read a bit like I just said I was going to. I'm tired. What am I reading? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's gotten so random. I might just DNF this book. Like, we were so good. Like, we were so good in the beginning. I was liking where it was going, but like genuinely where we're going now in the middle of the story, like, what is he doing? Like, that's the question. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is so random, and I'm actually skimming. Like, I'm not even reading it anymore because I just don't understand. Like, she's talking to some random tribe. Like, they just met. Like, is it just my understanding that they just met? I think these scenes would make a lot more sense if they understood each other, they knew each other. They have like 3 scenes together in this book. In the last almost 400 pages, they've had 3 scenes together. I just don't understand. I don't understand how they're so like why are you like this with this girl? You don't even know her for real. Like, you don't even know her. I knew it. I don't understand what's happening. The world is so confusing. told you. I'm crying age, wish I knew. I did in fact finish this. I don't know how. I genuinely thought I was gonna have to end off this video without even giving you guys a rating, an update, how I felt, my thoughts on this book, because it was taking me so long to get through it. But I did finish When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Guys, I read this whole 700-page book. And the craziest thing is, yesterday I think I was on page like 300 and something. Today I read about 400 pages, and I had a good time. I actually had a really great time with this book, so that's kind of why my thoughts are conflicting. On one hand, honestly, if I took it with a grain of salt from the very beginning, I think I would have had more of a easier ride. Like, I was just like going really slowly, kind of judging everything super quick. It was super interesting, and it was just kind of fun to read. However, I did think the plot was a little hard to like follow in the middle, especially because you didn't really know what was going on. So I was like, okay, like all this random stuff is happening. What is the purpose of this? It kind of just felt like the author was like throwing you off track in the middle of the 700-page book. So one of the critiques I really do have for this book is that it needs to be shorter. 700 pages is just... I don't think the story needed 700 pages, especially because it's so clear that this is only the beginning of the story. Not enough happened in this book. It didn't feel like 700 pages. I don't think it needed to be 700 pages. Yeah, like I really think that this book could have been cut a little bit down. And we didn't need everything. We really didn't. I did enjoy the 3 perspectives we got in this book. Or not. I think it was like 5 or something. All the perspectives in this book, I do think added to the story. I really like the writing. I really like the calligraphy, as you guys know. And I just had a fun time with the characters. I actually am really interested in this world. And I am excited to get back to it. Honestly, reading this book was a lot. Like, there was times I was regretting it. Times I thought about DNFing it. Times I thought I was just like, I don't really understand what's going on. But I also had a lot of times where I was just like laughing. I was shocked. I will say that like the way it turned wasn't the craziest plot twist. Like, I didn't find any of the plot twists really engaging. Is that the word for it? Just like moments. Like, I was like, okay. But I did have fun, and I do want to continue it and see what the second book, what the hype is about, because I can feel the potential of where this could go. It was just really hard to get into the first one. But I would recommend people read this, maybe with a grain of salt, if you're looking kind of for like a fun read. I would read this. But I don't know. I think I need to read the second book, and then I can kind of rate the series as a whole rather than just the books themselves. This book, I think, is gonna probably be like a 3.5. I was gonna give it just a 3, but I did like the characters a lot, and I liked the romance, and I like where we're going, and I think I'm gonna like this plot line. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I really didn't not enjoy it as much as I felt I did. I think just in the beginning it was kind of hard to get through, but yeah, I had fun. So this book, I'm gonna give it a 3.5, but we are done with mood reading. I'm so upset that this was such a like a dreary kind of slow moving mood reading week, but it was super realistic. I hope you guys had fun with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you, but God loves you so much more. I hope and I pray that I see you in the next one, and I cannot wait to see you there. Bye.